Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to XPS Tech. I'm Vineet and today's video is a little different from my regular videos. Majority of videos that I have made on this channel are generally on Linux distros or guides and tutorials on Linux commands and tools. But today I'm bringing you something new and different and hopefully you'll like it. Today I'm going to review one of the top rated PDF editor called PDF Element, having a rating of 4.7 on App Store. Now, this software is from Wondershare, which is a well-known brand having best-in-class productivity and creativity tools like video editor, photo editor, etc. Now, PDF Element is their PDF editing software, which is available for Windows and Mac. And today I'm going to review the Mac version of PDF Element. So let's start. Now, before talking about PDF Element, let me give you a quick PDF 101. Now, PDF is a portable document file. It was a proprietary file format developed by Adobe way back in 1993. But in 2008, Adobe made it public by permitting royalty-free use of this format. Now, today, PDF is one of the most widely used file format and is extensively used to reliably exchange official documents. Now, what makes PDF so popular? Now, as the name suggests, it's a portable document file. Here, portable means that you can take the document from your computer to any other device and it will preserve and show the exact same content regardless of the platform or device. So it's independent of software, hardware, and operating system. Now, this is the key benefit of PDF compared to other file formats. Other feature that makes PDF so special are compression, security, which is done by encryption, and use of digital signature. It is easily searchable and also accessible for disabled. Now, the last key feature is that unlike other format, PDF supports vector images, which are great for printing documents. Now, vector images are images that can be zoomed without any distortion or pixelating the content. Hence, it is best for printing documents. Alright, so that was a quick intro to PDF. Now, let's look at PDF Element. Now, to get PDF Element on your computer, head over to macpdfeditor.com website. The link is in the description. Now, PDF Element has a free version, but it gives you restricted access to features. To get the complete power, you can buy a license. Now, there are three types of license: quarterly, annual, and perpetual. And as a limited period offer, you can save 40% on purchase of license by clicking the link below. Once the installation is complete, open PDF Element. If you have purchased the license, log into PDF Element using your account details here to unlock all the features. Alright, now before going to all the features, let's take a quick tour of the layout. One thing that I really like about PDF Element is the representation of all the options. All the options are properly laid out in clearly defined categories and are arranged in three distinct toolbars, which are on three sides of the screen: left, right, and top. Now, each side has its own distinct purpose. The left toolbar is where you select editing categories. Here you have option to add or edit markup, plain text, image, links, etc. There's also a tools category that gives you advanced options like editing of scanned PDF using OCR recognition, adding watermark, etc. Now, at the very bottom of this toolbar, you have the undo redo settings and account settings. Now, the top bar is a dynamic bar which changes based on the editing category that you're in. So if you're in the text category, then you have the text editing options like font type, size, colors, etc. And for images, you have add image, rotate, crop, resize, etc. So once you are in an editing category, all the options available for that editing category is listed at the top. Now, the right side toolbar deals with the document view settings. Here you have the organize pages setting to change the order of pages. Thumbnail view, you have bookmark for easy navigation, comment, search, etc. Then you have the document layout settings like full screen, height or width fill, or zoom in and zoom out settings. And that's all. You are now officially a pro user of PDF Element. Alright, now let's check out all the features of PDF Element 7. Now I'm going to cover the features in two parts, that is basic features and advanced features. So let's start with the basic features first. Now, the basic feature of any PDF editor is to create and edit PDF files. And this is super easy in PDF Element. To create a new PDF file, you go to File and choose Create. Here you have multiple options. You can create PDF from existing file or from various other sources. Alternatively, you can also choose a blank document to start from the scratch. Now you can add text, images, links, etc. in your blank PDF. So I can take a text box and then start typing text. Now you can get all the related text settings in this tooltip kind of bar just above the element. Here you can choose the text font, size, color, and the fill color from here. Similarly, we can add an image by going to image option on the left toolbar and then click on add image at the top. Now browse to your file and then click open. Now click on the blank document to paste the picture. You can adjust the size and move the image to any place. Now the link setting allows you to create and place a link to a website or a page in the document. So let me create a link to PDF element homepage and place it on this image. I'm going to choose the appearance as invisible, and that's all. Now if you click on the image, it gives a warning that we are getting directed to a website. And if we click open, we get to the linked website. Now there's also forms category, which gives you all the forms related elements like checkboxes, radio buttons, drop downs, list boxes, etc. Now they're really simple to use, and all the related options are given in this drawer element, which you can open by double clicking on an element. Now there are tons of settings that you can use to make a really complex form. Also, these were all the options to create a PDF from scratch. But I know the majority of us use a PDF editor to edit a PDF document. So now let's check out how to do that. So I'm going to go to File and click Open and open a PDF file. Now this is a keynote presentation that I have downloaded from the internet. Now editing this file is super easy. I can change the text by going to text option on the left toolbar. I can edit image or replace an image or export this image to the local drive of my computer so that I can use this image on my future presentation. Now similarly, links can be edited or added using the link settings. Now redact setting is used to hide a particular portion of the PDF. It is mostly used for text hiding, but you can redact image, link, pages as well. Now let's see how to do it. So you can click on redact option. It gives you this warning that it will permanently black out and remove the content. Click OK. Now you can see at the top we have three options. First one is to redact a single text or image. The second is to redact an entire page. And the last option is to search the entire document for a text and then apply it on the entire document. For example, I can redact the word website by clicking on the first option and blacking out the text website by dragging the cursor over it. Or I can use a third option and search for the word website in the entire document. You can see that the word website occurs 4 times in the PDF. Now I can either select few occurrence of the word for redaction, or I can choose all to redact all occurrence of the word with a single click. Now to apply it, click on mark for redaction at the bottom. Alright, so these were the basic features. Now let's look at some of the advanced features of PDF Element. Now the very first feature that we are going to talk about is called OCR text recognition. Now OCR stands for optical character recognition. This feature provides the ability to edit scanned PDF, which is like an image. It basically converts scanned images to editable text, and it is extremely useful. Let me show you with an example. So here's a scanned document that I have just scanned using my phone. Now normal PDF editor will not be able to edit this as it's more like an image. But with PDF Element, we can perform OCR, and depending upon the size of the document, it may take few seconds. And once it's completed, open the file and now edit it as a normal PDF. Now this feature is immensely useful and one of the best features of PDF Element. The other advanced feature is signing of document using digital signature. To digitally sign the document, go to Form and then choose Digital Signature. Now select the area to place your signature and then come out of Form category and then click on Digital Signature element. Now this brings this pop-up window where you can select your digital ID. If you do not have one, you can create by clicking on this button and filling up the required details. It's that simple. You can customize the appearance of digital signature by clicking on this plus icon. Now once you're done, click on Sign. Now this will save the document duly signed by you. Our next is document encryption. Now PDF Element supports encrypting the document using AES or RC4 encryption. To encrypt a document, go to File and under Protect, choose Encrypt with Password. Here you can choose the encryption algorithm and enter the password. So again, very useful feature that helps you to secure your document. Some other features are adding watermark, header, footer, changing background, which are pretty self-explanatory. The last thing that I want to show you is this batch process section under tool. Now this is nothing but applying a particular setting on multiple PDFs in one go or in one batch. So you can select all the PDFs that you want to convert or apply a watermark, and then instead of opening each PDF and then converting it one by one, you can do that with a single click. Now this, as you can imagine, saves a lot of time. Alright, so that was all about PDF Element. It's a pretty advanced and powerful PDF editor that gives you tons of options, but with a very user-friendly interface. So if you work with PDFs, I highly recommend you give PDF Element a try. Again, all the links to the website and offer to save 40% on purchase is in the description below. Kindly check that. Alright, so I hope that you like my first ever review of a third-party software. This is one of the most detailed review that I have done. If you like this video and want to see more such video, kindly press the like button, and also don't forget to leave your feedback in the comment section. Alright, so that was all for today, and I'll see you next time.